generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Of the UK, the courage of the UK, pushing my cam to the limits. I'm standing right here in a crowd, or in London town. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Keeping the faith in a crowded place. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, no mics in faces. I'm standing right here, ready with questions. Give me your answers. One generation media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real life. No one feeding me lines, talking points on nothing. For a self-made journal, I'm your YouTube, you know it's pretty sick. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, bringing you the news that the legacy refuse. One generation media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real eyes. First person view, reporting of current affairs. I am one generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Holding a mic to the voiceless, shining a light on the silencers, keeping our speech free in the UK. I am one generation media, and they use us as cogs in a wheel that they can't live without. Imagine if it all stopped spinning, gotta find a way to unite, gotta keep up the fight. I am one generation media, and I am one generation media, and I am one generation media, and this is my media. Yeah, this is my media.
Well done, RBM. That was a good one. Let me just switch this around. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this latest quiz that we're going to be doing tonight. I'm just seeing there's a lot of people coming into the chat late, so I'll give it a bit of time. Hello to Jez. Jezza, how you doing, mate? Ken Patriot. Everyone else that I've forgotten to say hello to so far. How's
Good evening,
everyone?
everyone.
Hello.
What have you been up to today? Anything good?
Shop. It's not just boring stuff like shopping, cleaning, gardening. Got soaked in the rain. Dog walk in the rain.
Oh, okay, no worries. I'll just have a look at some of the comments on chat. Roman found your face funny, RBM. You're going to tell everyone what that was?
Septic peg.
Septic Peg.
No.
Does anyone know? Do you remember who Septic Peg was?
I've heard of it before.
Billy or Brian Connolly. I think it was Brian Connolly, the comedian.
Septic peg. Yes, I remember that. It's the gopher. That one.
He used to pull that face when he used to look into the balls, take the
Go
mickey
on.
out of Mystic Meg.
Go on,
Oh,
RBM. Can you,
yes,
can you still do
Septic
it
Peg.
with the speech as well?
No speech today.
Wasn't it about looking into my crystal ball or something? Come on.
Yeah, it was. I look into my crystal ball. I see an ugly face. It's me. It was. Yeah, it was quite funny. It was a long time ago.
I wasn't expecting that, but I say, yeah, Vanessa's agreeing with you, saying it was Connolly. That wasn't one of the quiz questions, but well done for answering that. Yeah, anyone in the
Starting
comments?
up with a bit of fun.
I'll leave it a little bit for some more people to get in, but if you're new to the show and you want to play along, just get a pen and paper and keep your own score. There's 24 questions. Can get quite competitive in the comment section. So if you fancy playing along
this week.
Yeah, well, exactly. RBM's got his crown back, and he's happy about that. Zen wants it.
Yeah,
back,
Yeah, I want the crown jewels back.
It was about time I stepped it up.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was gonna do a little recap of your scores up to date to now, but I thought I'll leave it until the next show for that one because I thought we only had a couple of quizzes of this British citizenship test left, but we've actually got maybe five more quizzes to do.
Thank God for that.
On this subject. So,
What's
yeah.
the next theme?
Well, I'd say get your comments in and let's see what people want. But I know what you're after. You're after a TV and film quiz, aren't you, Zen?
I'm not. I like every pop quiz, general
I
knowledge.
mean, if it
pop
was a
quiz,
TV
animals.
and film quiz, if it was TV and film, I'd beat her easy. So I don't know why she'd
Don't
want
be
that.
sure of yourself now, darling. Pride comes before a fall. I'm a little. You don't understand how much I love TV.
I used to watch it a lot, but I don't watch so much these days. The old, main channels.
No, you
I
both
watch them at
definitely
all.
seem up for it, so maybe we'll have to pencil that one in. I mean, we have got the pub quiz as well, if you're interested in that. But yeah. Anyway, Thursday's the new Friday. Have you got your drinks, everybody? What are you on?
I'm being a good today. I've got a cup of tea.
Cup of
The
tea-
true
don't look like
power
a cup of
juice of
tea.
the UK.
That doesn't look like tea to me.
It is, honestly, it's just a big old glass. I don't do little cups of tea. I can't be bothered with them.
Is that cold tea?
No, it's hot. I do like
Oh.
cold tea. I do. It's quite brown. I don't know. I haven't got a smoother on or anything. Not on YouTube. There's no smoothers or filters on this fucking thing.
I suppose I've never seen tea in a glass before, so yeah, the colour threw me
prefer it.
off.
I
Normally
really
you just see
prefer
the
tea
top.
in a
don't you?
glass. Because then you can see there's nothing, no little bits in it or nothing like
I
that.
must admit, yeah, whenever I come visit you, Zen, you do always have tea in a glass, so I can vouch for that one. Anyway,
It's just like,
Cherryade for me.
Oh,
Cherryade.
nice.
Nice. So you lot letting me get pissed tonight on my own, eh?
I can't believe you're still drinking that blue bloody rocket fuel. Your eyesight will go. Oh my god.
If one gen's actually looking.
You'll be gone. Is it alcoholic?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I've been trying all these flavours of this and to
looks
see
like-
which ones are nice.
It looks like one of those drinks you got when you came to London on the weekend, RBM.
It is, yeah. That one's from then. Because it was like 3 for £6. So.
You never told me
Yeah.
they were alcoholic when you gave me one. I thought that was just grape juice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you really?
No wonder I was getting stuck into the aggressive mob.
Lucky it wasn't a little buzzball. You'd have been throwing hands. Woo.
Yeah.
Well, one or the other, yeah, definitely. Anyway, is anyone else coming in that we're missing? I think we've got everyone that's usually here. Yeah, the UKIP Q&A was cancelled tonight, so that's why we went back to the usual time of 8 o'clock, or else it was going to be a little bit earlier today. But it's glad to see a lot of you back in the comments. A lot of you quizzers have come back to see how you score this week.
Got a lot
Yeah,
of new
it's good.
faces as well by the looks of
Oh
it.
yeah, the
A lot of new
comments.
people
Oh,
in the chat.
sorry, people. I haven't got the comments on again. And you know, I have to be reminded every freaking time.
You got
Sorry.
the first comment of the night, Zen. I don't know if he's still here, one of your admirers.
Hi, Anne-Marie. Yes, girl.
No, even higher than that. There was another one.
Oh, let me go up.
Even before we started.
Sorry, people. I have to be reminded about the comment. Oh, look at this. The little clout chaser. She can't not be on the screen. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you for the, not favoritism, but I have my fans in the comments. Thank you very much.
The favouritism.
So
That'd
sorry.
be
I'll have to
good.
move this sausage. I'm sorry, sausage, but you're very distracting today. Bye, everyone.
Bye, sausage.
Go on, sausage. Go to your little bed. Oh, Lord. She's looking at me right there. She's like, oh, no, I'm coming live.
I'll give it until question 8 and she'll be back. Probably before that.
What? Well, okay, it's question 3.
No worries. I say, yeah, it's been a good day today, hasn't it? News-wise. What, have you not seen all the headlines? First, we had a win for free speech this morning with Tommy Robinson, didn't we? Getting a jury and not being gagged by the judge, which I think was quite a good result for him. And then breaking news in the last hour, Mohammed Yusuf has resigned from Reform. So the wheels on the Reform bus are definitely falling
Well, yeah,
off.
I heard there's some sort of. I saw a Dan Wootton thing come out saying civil war reforms here, Yusuf, but I didn't know he'd resigned. Has he?
Yeah, he resigned about 2 hours ago now. Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Did they give a reason why?
Yeah, he said that he said that he feels that his time could be better spent not putting a reform party in government. I think that was along the lines of his words.
Oh, he's entitled to his. I mean, I'm an avid,
Not putting reform in government. What's he talking
Well, let's
about?
face
He
it.
is
I
reform.
mean, they stood up the other day, didn't they, and called, along with a lot of them, to ban the burqa in the UK. So he probably can't.
Well, to be honest, after he did the dirty on Rupert Lowe, and they found out that he was telling lies, basically, no wonder he was. Everyone's calling for him to resign as well. They're all saying, vote reform, get Mohammed, and all this kind of stuff. It's like it was never going to work out for them with Z Yusuf, who's just a businessman. He's not a politician; he's a businessman.
No, I think he added a donation or something. But yeah, no, I mean, we've had so many.
Well, yeah, that's how he got the position. He bought himself into it by adding a donation. That's what these.
And that's one thing. That's one thing that UKIP won't do. You see, they're getting people from the local communities in, so no parachuting when it comes to UKIP. But yeah, we've had so many coming over from reform lately to UKIP. It's looking quite promising, I think. But we all knew this was going to happen, didn't we? Anyway, Nigel Farage has ruined parties in the past, and yeah.
Go and say how you say the name that I think's funny.
Nigel Al Farage.
have we been blamed for drone attack?
Is that in the comments? I haven't seen that. Where's that?
I did like earlier outside the court when Tommy Robinson gave a clear explanation when he was asking I think it was the ITV cameraman, and he just laid it out in layman's terms. And I thought if people watch that, maybe they could understand that it's a very clear and simple way of understanding. So more people should watch that. I feel like. Yeah, but if I shared it on my Facebook, I'd be.
I posted my old video up back when Tommy surrendered himself to the police. You know, when he got put in prison last time. I basically did the same to the MSN reporters outside then as well. You know, he challenged them straight away. None of them could answer his questions. They were sitting there like puppets. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was great. It was great to see him on the offensive with them again today. So yeah, I was quite happy about that. Yeah, I'll say. And then also it came to light today that, you know, the new Rotherham mayor. Have you seen her that's been put in?
No.
Yeah, well, apparently the new mayor of Rotherham cannot speak English, and she has to get a translator to be able to relay messages to her constituents.
Does it surprise you?
Well,
I think
it's funny how a lot of things have been chosen and not voted into place recently. I mean,
as Rupert Lowe says, if you can't speak English, don't bloody come here.
It's just no. So if you wanted to speak to her,
I still like Rupert Lowe.
So you'd have to make sure the translator was available.
Well, I think she's probably got a government paid translator with her all the time. To be fair, it probably costs God knows how much that costs, but a lot of them have translators. I think.
Wouldn't it just be cheaper to learn English?
Well, yeah, probably.
I'll get myself
out a role. Lieutenant, well observed. I am in a new room. I've changed the picture. I thought I'll keep it fresh this week. You see, people must be getting bored of the Blues, so
even in Scottish
location. Still got the whiteboard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody said, "Is a dachshund a small Doberman?" No, they use dachshunds to create Dobermans. This is the original OG, and they use dachshunds to create Dobermans, I believe.
Did they really? Is that a fact? Yeah. I never knew that. That's quite a good fact.
Lieutenant thinks I've been on a sunbed. I just tan very easily. I go out and I do my sports for me, exercise. I get the sun and I just tan really easily.
He's been sharing the fake tan with Zen, hasn't he, Zen?
And, a little bit of Saint Moritz.
I'm actually happy though, because my face was so white in the past. I looked like a ghost. I looked dreadful. So I'm actually happy that the sun's hitting my face.
But you two had a long walk in the very hot sunshine at the weekend to the police. I watched your short after RBM. The sweat was dripping. Like, you can't say you didn't go the whole hog for little CP there. Like, you went above and beyond.
Police station. I didn't think it was going to be as far as it kind of. I mean, we probably
you
took
must
a few
have
long turns. But yeah, no, it was a hot day actually. I did enjoy that day. And again, I suppose, along with all the news from today, there is also that news of CP reports being arrested. If nobody knew about that, but it has been pretty viral. Earlier
right, she's an CP. If you're watching, you're a TikTok sensation. I'm fucking jealous.
Is she a sensation?
Yeah, she's got her own name in Blue Ryan and everything. Like,
I don't know what that means. But I'm not on TikTok, so what does that mean?
It basically means that, like, I suppose it's not good because it is her full and surname, which I'm not going to give out on here because I don't dox people like that. But yeah, she does have, like, she's got her whole name up there in blue writings. That means when you click on it, it will show every video that she's ever been in. It's what you hope for on TikTok, is to get your name in the blue.
Have you never had a blue name?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it on. I had on my art page. Fabulous, not me personally.
Scottish veteran. He's made it to the party. I know you wouldn't miss
the Dachshund is hunting dog in Germany. They hunt badgers. Yeah, they do. She doesn't hunt any more badgers. She hunts.
Last one, Scottish.
Biscuits.
Who's that? I missed that. Sorry, go on.
Someone put the Dachshund is a hunting dog in Germany. I think they hunt badgers. I said they do. This one doesn't. She hunts biscuits.
They actually hunt badgers as well. I mean, I know they're small enough to get down holes, obviously, but I thought Jack Ross.
They're in a team. They do it in a little like team of 10 or 12. Like
I've never seen Lady Di acting aggressive. So
no, she only got upset when we was camping. A mouse stole like a little crumb of a biscuit, and she didn't mind it holding it. But when it started to eat the crumbs, she boofed it with her nose, like, "Go on, get away." You didn't eat it though, did you? You're a good girl.
That does sound quite good, actually.
So you can look at the crumbs, you can't eat the crumbs.
See, Scottish has noticed the haircuts. That's because you've only ever seen me, I think, with the longish hair when I haven't got it cut. I only get it cut when I'm going away to do some filming or something usually.
Yeah, no. Well, apart from that, he's been on his new diet now as well, haven't you? RBM, doing your boxing, doing your gym work. So no doubt you're having a body transformation as we speak.
A summer glow up.
It's getting that way. It's getting that way. I'm doing all right so far. Long way to go, but yeah.
Yeah, no, well done.
Got to be ready. Got to be fit and ready for the fight for when we're called upon. You see.
I know. I mean, let's face it. We'd have got to the police station 20 minutes earlier if I hadn't had to keep waiting for you. But I'm joking.
I'd been on my feet since 6 o'clock in the morning. I had a 3-hour train journey before then, walking about.
I know. It's all right. Don't worry. It made it more entertaining for the viewers, anyway.
Yeah. Also, it must have been hot when you're walking around with a rucksack full of stuff on your back. It becomes like I
had my jacket on as well.
Dripping in sweat. It's not. It's rather uncomfortable and unpleasant walking on.
I did 20,000 steps that day.
Oh, when you go out with him, you do. I remember when we went to the 420 thing. My legs were going to fall off. He loves a good old walk.
I've got to get to the point where I can do those 20,000 steps and still not be sweating much. So
I do feel sorry for Zane because every one of our steps is like 2 or 3.
Yeah, so. I'm only 5 foot. I have to walk double.
Who's taller, you or CP? It's you, isn't it?
No, CP's. I think CP's 4. She's a bit. This is the thing. CP is. I'm 5 foot, but even I would say CP's like 4'10". 4'9", 4'10". She's small. I was like, on a CP balls of steel. Listen, I don't agree with everything that she does, but I do hope that she looks after herself a bit better.
Ken Patriot said you're 3 foot taller than CP.
If anyone's seen her debut dancing video, just kidding.
Yeah, I think that was played on Society X the other day, actually, or the other night. Yeah.
Everyone's doing them. I've done them of myself. Like, it's not like I just think they're funny. Oh, I'll do one of you two soon. Go on, bend your back. Go on, bend your
Yeah, I'm waiting for some of those funny ones to come out.
Let me just get rid of this. Hang on a sec. Keep talking.
I'm trying to see when it's like the dog. I can feel when she's going to let me move her over, but she's like, absolutely not. You're going to do the quiz with mummy. Oh,
right.
good. Oh.
Right. I'm all ready. Are you not ready with your signs? Have you got your answer cards ready?
True.
Scottish is loving the buns then. Loving the buns.
Yeah, I got rained on and my hair, it was as flat as a fart. I'm not going to lie. It just looked terrible. So I just tied it up.
Yeah, no, I thought your outfit looked quite good today.
I see Lady Di's back.
Of course. She's decided. Oh, no. She's been out the game for a couple of weeks and she's back on the clout chase.
Who's that?
Lady Di.
She's back on the clout chase.
She's like, I'm getting all the limelight tonight.
I'm surprised you haven't got her own channel already on Instagram or something.
Oh, don't give me ideas.
I've heard
fighting talk by Roman there for Lieutenant.
Roman, build a...
What's
Roman
fighting talk?
I'm trying to get back to my comments here. Can't see very many comments. don't know what's going on with StreamYard.
You got your cases packed.
I can literally, I don't know what it's done now. I can literally see one at a time. Cool. Chat overlay. No, anyway, yeah. Just bear with me, everyone, because I can only see like one comment at a time for some reason at the minute. But yeah, we'll get the quiz started. And if you're all ready, I'm sure everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Right, you good to go?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yes.
Right. Question 1: which of the following statements is correct? Sir Steve Redgrave is a famous rower who won gold medals in 5 consecutive Olympic Games. Or B, Sir Steve Redgrave is a famous film actor who has won several BAFTAs. That's A or B. Two A's, sorry.
I don't think I've heard of a film with Steve Redgrave in it, but I'm sure he's a rower.
I think you're right. Did anyone put a B in the comments? It's difficult for me to see it, but congratulations. The answer is A. We're off to a winning start. Sir Steve Redgrave won gold medals in rowing in 5 consecutive Olympic Games and is one of Britain's greatest Olympians.
Yes, he is.
I'm
You've had a few
boring.
on Steve Redgrave.
There is an actor with the surname of Redgrave, isn't there?
Yeah,
you look like your TV and film quiz coming up next. So
I want to say Robert, but I'm not too sure.
I think, yeah, Robert. You could be right there.
Right.
Actually, it does ring a bell. Yeah.
Ben S, I can see a comment saying I'm a knob. What happened? Did you get the answer wrong? I can only see one at a time at the minute.
Did you think the Redgrave was in a film? Vanessa Redgrave, Jez has said. Yeah, I've heard of Vanessa Redgrave as well.
Is she an actress? Was she a?
And AJ, sorry.
Isn't she a athlete as well, Vanessa Redgrave, or is that the actor? I'm not sure.
Oh, and there is a Robert too, Robert Redgrave and Vanessa. Oh.
Yeah, I can see just one comment there from Roman. Hello, Paul Essex. Welcome to the quiz. You've only missed one question so far. You're not too late. Well, unless you've been there.
Oh, there's a John Redgrave as well. There's a whole load of them.
Those Redgraves were popping them out, weren't they? Right, so well done. Yeah, you're both off to a winning start on this one. So,
of course,
I'll get rid of that. Oh God, what have I done? There you go. Maybe that'll help. Right, question 2, everybody. Remember, if you're playing along in comments, just keep your own score if you want to find out at the end what you've got. Right, question 2. Which 2 values are upheld by the Commonwealth Association of Countries? A, democracy and rule of law. B, violence and rule of law. C, democracy and communism. Or D, communism and rule of law. 2 A's from the contestants. I'm pretty sure you're right. They seem to be starting off easy today. Congratulations, the answer is A. The Commonwealth is based on the core values and democracy, good government and the rule of law. Well done. 2 out of 2.
Deport Paul Essex.
Deport immediately.
He didn't get that wrong, did he?
The only one wrong there.
Can't even have a look with this silly. StreamYard just wants you to post the blimmin', what's it called? Link all the time, and it stops me from seeing comments as easy. So I suppose they do it on purpose to make you upgrade to the core, don't they? So you get the comments on the screen.
Like YouTube adverts, they ain't getting a penny out of me.
Right, I can see.
I mean, there's certain costs I'll stretch to, but StreamYard's price is ridiculous.
Well done to everybody in chat. If you got that right, I can see lots of A's. Paul, what did you put down? An F.
Got a dinghy with your name on it.
You put down D.
I'm going to have to let the moderators keep up with comments. I'll have a look every now and then. But yeah, well done, you two. That's 2 out of 2.
Oh, look, Scottish Veteran said he's been looking forward to this all week. Me too.
Me too. Well, I've had a few people that have said that, actually. I say it's becoming a highlight, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
I'm glad everyone's enjoying
One day where we get to have a bit of fun, relax and chill.
Yeah, please hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. See if we can get that over 11 this week. Right, question number 3. Which two are 20th century British inventions? A, the World Wide Web and the diesel engine. B, television and the World Wide Web. C, mobile phones and the diesel engine. Or D, television and mobile phones. Tricky one.
Well, I was going to say it was hard until the last one.
That one, yes. I'm hoping and praying.
Double D's, hey? You've got
double D.
Double D, shake it
It's
around.
double D.
Have a quick look in the comments here. Scottish veteran, I think it's gone
I think we've
for
got all the
B.
D's and B's.
Kent Patriot's gone for B. Well, I can tell you, if you chose D, you're incorrect.
No!
Oh,
no.
What?
If you chose B, you're correct. So well done, everybody that pressed B.
Bollocks.
Television was developed by John Logie Baird in the 1920s. Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web in 1990. So
you said which two 20th century with the TV and the mobile phone?
ZEN and Red Pen.
No. The TV and the mobile phone were both 20th century, weren't they?
Yeah, so it must be a double answer.
Yeah, it's a double answer. It's got to be
a double answer. You say?
Yes. Yeah, so when was the TV and the mobile phone invented then?
I'm sure.
Unless you're telling me a mobile phone and a TV was about in the 1800s.
Yeah.
I think you should, check that one up, actually. I'm pretty sure the mobile phone wasn't it? It was just not a mobile phone as we know it today, because you had to carry around like a electrical box with you, but the phone was...
Well, then it's a trick question.
1899?
I'm
not having
it. It becomes a trick question.
It is.
The answer is definitely B.
And D.
I feel cheated on that one.
Yeah. Are you sure you read it right?
Yeah. Read it correctly. Whoever chose B in the comments isn't complaining.
Yeah, look, they're even saying in the comments B and D were both right.
Yeah. Hello, Mel. You're not too late. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Hi, Mel.
Hi, Mel.
So I can only see one comment at a time at the moment, so if I miss you, I do apologise. But thanks for being here at the Real British Citizenship Test Quiz.
Well, Charlie Chaplin films, they were the 1920s, weren't they?
So we have a bit of a dispute on that last question, huh? We're gonna have to research this one up afterwards, then if you can remember it, we'll give that a Google.
Yeah, mobile phone. I'll try on the end. We'll do it. What date was the mobile phone and the TV invented? So
I'm not happy. I'm appealing that red line.
We're getting real petty about it now. Like
someone Google when was the mobile phone and television invented? If it's the 20th century, that red line is cancelled.
We're actually getting to the business end of the quiz now, and you lot are getting well competitive.
Well, some of the questions are like Twilight Zone, but I'm sure that we're correct.
If you listen to the question, it did say which two are 20th century British inventions. So while you might be correct with the TV and mobile phone,
oh, you bastard!
In the 20th
Technical
century,
difficulty.
It had to be a British invention, so that might. Yeah, that might.
And an old Gundy from India supposed to come over here and answer that with trick words in like.
Well, these are the things you've got to learn if you want to become a British citizen. So you have to learn some culture
the correct answer
and history.
Was the TV and the diesel engine was the right answer.
Anyway, moving swiftly on, let's go to question 4. You've been waiting for that, haven't you, Zen?
No, I've said it all week. Moving swiftly on. Stop sausage.
Right, question number 4. Which of the following statements is correct? A, the Battle of Britain in 1940 was fought at sea. Or B, the Battle of Britain in 1940 was fought in the air. Those of you that have been to the War Museum should know this. Oh, has RBM been to the War Museum? What does Zen say?
Battle of Britain. People should know about the Battle of Britain.
Zen's going
very iconic.
History. She gave a little bit of a delay on that one, but yeah.
No, because when I was thinking when I went to the I know my granddad Normandy was on land, was on the land, and it wasn't the right one, so don't worry. Or maybe I've got it wrong.
Just going through and having a look, but yeah, well done. The answer is B. The Battle of Britain was fought in the air above Britain in 1940. The British resisted with their fighter planes. Bonus question, if you know what fighter planes they were, 2 of them. After, and their fighter planes, and eventually won the crucial aerial battle against the Germans in the summer of 1940. Can you name both planes?
The Spitfire.
I was going to say the Spitfire, but
the B-52.
No.
Oh,
I'll give you a clue. The Spitfire took off from land. The other one took off from land as well, but it also took off at sea. But it was used over the sea more often than the Spitfire.
Well, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight is usually 2 Spitfires either side of the B-52.
The B-52 was active during the war, but what planes won the Battle of Britain?
Do you know? No, I'm going to know it when I hear it because I
got
go
to
to the air
think
shows.
these are planes that are fighting planes. So a B-52 bomber wouldn't have really done much. This was like, you know, plane v plane in the air. Begins with a H. Come on, one of you must know.
I've seen it in the comics, but I don't want to say it.
It's not the Harrier. I'll think of it in a second.
Really? Does nobody know the answer to this?
You like that.
Right, the answer.
Oh, Jez has
Hurricane.
put it in there. Yeah, Jez has put that in there, chat.
Oh no, has he disappeared again? Oh no, it's going to do the thing
We've
too.
lost one, Jen.
Oh, not again. For goodness sake. You've been serious.
It glitched for 1 second. I thought, oh, please hope we don't lose him. He did this last week. Oh, you're back again. He's back in the room. He's back in the room.
Service has been resumed. I'm going to turn off. I'm going to turn off my backup of YouTube because I don't think I need it, just in case it's messing me up. But let's hope we don't have these issues again. Because StreamYard hasn't been right since they've upgraded or done whatever they've done. So yeah, well done. Yeah, so it was the Hurricane. Did you hear my answer? The Hurricane.
Yeah,
and
the
there were some people in chat that put the Hurricane.
Well done. Anybody that knew the answer to that?
No, I knew Spitfire, but not Spitfire Hurricanes.
No, the Hurricane, don't worry, it's a different plane. Right. Similar.
No, it's a Spitfire and a Hurricane plane. All right, so yeah, I didn't know there was a Hurricane plane, but I had heard of a B-52.
Yeah, I mean, the B-52 is always in the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, isn't it? So,
but
the question was specifically in air, wasn't it?
On ground. But can you name the German fighter plane that we came up against? Well, we'll save that for a bonus question if you're tired at the end. Right, question 5. Which 2 issues can the developed administrations pass laws on? A. Health and foreign affairs. B. Health and education. C. Education and immigration. Or D. Foreign affairs and immigration.
So what, can you just read the question?
Devolved.
Repeat it.
Which 2 issues can the devolved administrations pass laws on?
Devolved.
Do you want the answers again? A. Health and foreign affairs. B. Health and education. C. Education and immigration. D. Foreign affairs and immigration.
Go with that.
I'm going with that one.
Oh, a B and a D. We have a split answer. I like it when that happens.
That department, to be honest, but I would have thought the Department of Education does education or something, but I don't know.
I can tell you that the correct answer is B. Well done. Then. Was it Zen?
Never heard of this
I
before.
put B as well.
I got it wrong.
Oh no, Zen was wrong then. Well done, RBM. Zen put D. Right.
Yeah, but I've never heard of it before. Depreciation.
Well done, RBM, on that lucky guess. Was it a lucky guess from both of you?
Yeah, it was just
No, but it made sense. Health and education. It's like the 2 most commonly spoken words together when it comes to government.
The devolved administrations in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland can pass laws on matters that directly affect them, including health and education. Red pen's in. There it is.
Look at her looking at me like, you lost a question, mother. You disgrace.
Right, that puts RBM one ahead early on in the quiz.
It must be.
It must be wearing the crown. Is Shaz in the comments as well? Hello, Shaz. Welcome to the quiz. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already.
My cat's name was. Well, that cat in the back is just called Gigi.
So did anybody in comments actually get that one right as well with RBM? Just having a quick look back. I can't see. I can see lots of deportations for people, so I'm guessing not. Right. Well done, you two. On to question number 6. Right, question 6. Is the statement below true or false? The Home Secretary is the government minister responsible for managing relationships with foreign countries. True or false?
The Home. Oh yeah, there's 2, isn't there?
I'm gonna put tree.
Ooh, a split answer. We have a true from Zen and a false from RBM.
It's because you've got the Home Secretary and the Foreign Secretary.
Oh fuck yeah!
That's right.
I almost went true until I thought, oh yeah.
Well, congratulations, RBM. You've taken a 2-point lead because the answer is false.
Yeah,
unlucky Zen.
Yeah, Home and Foreign. Yes, I know now.
Unlucky girl. The Home Secretary is the government minister responsible for crime, policing, and immigration. The Foreign Secretary is the government minister responsible for managing relationships with foreign countries.
They tried giving a trick question again, didn't they?
You're going to have to pick the name on it then.
I'm sorry.
Must be alert to it.
You won't be able to get the peasant hat over my bun this week, so.
Jezza's getting deported front of the queue so far.
Jezza as well, really? Blimey, come on, people. This is the British citizenship quiz.
I know, mate. I better get my life jacket out and pumped up, ready for the trip.
We'll go over locations again later on. Right. Anyone? What's that? People got that wrong in the chat as well, did they? I say sorry, everyone in the chat. I really can't see it today well because of StreamYard's wanting to promote their advert over the top of it. But I will do my best to keep an eye out. I'm so far behind. I'm glad everyone's having fun. Right. Question 7, I believe. 7, everybody. Textile and engineering firms found workers from which 2 countries after the Second World War?
Start again.
Textile and engineering firms found workers from which 2 countries after the Second World War? You should know this one. A, Canada and India. B, India and Pakistan. C, South Africa and Pakistan. Or D, South Africa and India. We have a B and a D. B for RBM and a D for Zen. So, Zen, do you think South Africa and India, do you, Zen? And RBM's gone for India and Pakistan. It's an interesting one, isn't it? We did get Africans and Indians over at one point.
I thought it
but was it after the war, or was that in the 60s, RBM? Let's have a look.
Well, I'd probably say after the war because the Indians helped in the war, the Gurkhas, etc.
I saw a video about how good the Gurkhas were the other day and how like they're formidable.
I knew the answer already, but I think Zen was getting confused with the Windrush movement because the answer is B.
Yes.
Well done, RBM. Unlucky Zen. Textile and engineering firms from the north of England and the Midlands sent agents to India and Pakistan to find workers.
But when I get my Egyptian cotton, you see, it comes from India.
Well, if you remember, we imported a lot of Indians over after the war, didn't we? Pakistan used to be, if I'm not mistaken, a part of India before it was made Pakistan. And I think the Windrush movement, which was the Africans, I think you thought about Zen, was in the 60s, was it? 60s or 70s?
The Gurkhas are lethal. Yeah, I thought that. I saw a video
Are they
about
lethal
them the other day.
Scottish? Have you had experience in your service with the Gurkhas?
I know who the Gurkhas are. I just didn't know when they came over.
Are they like lean, mean fighting machines?
Just catch you on a chat. Mel's off on a dinghy. Roman was first, was he? Coming
Don't
back
let
on
me
a dinghy.
steer the boat, for God's sake. God knows where we'll end up.
They have Gurkhas in the Tower of London. There's always a couple of Gurkhas there as guards.
Oh, cool.
One part of the Tower
That's one of my favourite spots in London is where they have the horse guards. I just love it there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, you do, and you saw a bad video from there, didn't you, this week? Something that happened to one of the horses.
I saw a video earlier of a woman who got that she didn't mean to do it, but the horse took a shine to her hat and just yanked her down. She's like lying under like that, yeah. And the horse guard, you could like, it wasn't even her fault. It was a bit like.
I think Ken Patriot missed the answer, but the answer was India and Pakistan. If that was the one you missed, just checking comments.
I like Roman's comment there. If we deport Mel any further, she will end up on the moon.
That's probably one of the better locations for deportation.
Deport me to the moon.
I'm just thinking, with all this talk of being deported, I'll have to play the Romy Bully Boy Romy song, won't I?
Oh yeah,
I'd forgotten about that. That was the old channel introduction. But right, we're moving on. Question 8. Question 8, everybody. Which two are famous UK landmarks? A. Loch Lomond and Notre Dame. B. Snowdonia and Notre Dame. C. Snowdonia and Loch Lomond. Or D. Grand Canyon and Loch Lomond.
I definitely got this one right, or I'll just pack my bags, log off right now. See you later. Like me and the dog, we're off.
I'm pretty sure you are right.
To hear Scottish.
I'm seeing a lot of C's coming in, so I think you are correct on that one.
Yeah, Sausage is saying she just hopes we go somewhere warm.
Correct. The answer is C. Well done, everybody. Well done, you two. Loch Lomond is the largest expanse of fresh water in mainland Britain, and probably the best known part of. Scottish veteran might have to pronounce this. Trossachs National Park. Hopefully I got it right.
Trossachs National Park.
Trossachs. Trossachs. Snowdonia is a national park in North Wales. So you both got that correct. You've broken your trend of red lines on that one, Zen, so well done. You're back in the quiz.
I love a red light, what can I say?
Well done, everybody in chat, if you got that right. Anyone get that wrong? I'm wondering if anyone got that wrong.
But can I still be deported to the moon, please?
Nah, I think everyone got that right.
Melon said on the moon.
Right, well done. Let's go on to number 9 then. Question number 9. Is the statement below true or false? All citizens and permanent residents of the UK can choose which laws they follow. True or false? If anyone gets this wrong, I'll be deporting you myself. I think you're right.
It seems to be.
Right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure everyone's correct on this one. The answer is false. There are responsibilities and freedoms which are shared by all those living in the UK. These include respecting and obeying the law. Would you believe it? Looking good on the scoreboard. Well done to everyone in chat. I'm pretty sure nobody got that one
Marie
wrong.
said, I wish.
Did she? Keep wishing. Right, number 10. Another easy one for you guys. You ready? Is the statement below true or false? The House of Lords always acts as the government wishes. True or false? 2 falses, eh?
I believe a lot of big decisions have to go through the House of Lords, and if they say no...
I'm seeing a lot of F come up in comments. I think everyone's going for false on this one. And they are right to do so, as are you, because the answer is false. Well done.
Yes.
The House of Lords is normally more independent of the government than the House of Commons. That's the answer.
So the House of Commons has to do the...
Legwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well done. That was number 10, wasn't it? Right, question 11. Cracking through this first half now. Which of the following statements is correct? A. Cricket matches can last up to 5 days. Or B. Cricket matches can last up to 2 weeks. A or B?
I've never played a round of rounders that lasted 5 days. But I don't know.
Cricket, dear. Cricket, not rounders.
I know it's the same bloody thing, isn't it?
I know.
Well, if they can go for 5 days, they must be able to go... What, 5 days? All
5 days is A, isn't it?
Look at RBM. He's checking the comments now. He's like, shit, there's mixed answers. I can't just
Is
copy.
5 days A or not?
Yeah,
one.
5 days is A. 2 weeks is B. So Zen's gone for B and RBM has gone for A. Dun, 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 dun. Who went for what?
I went for the 2 weeks one, B.
Did you? Did you, Zen? You went for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I thought to go 5 days and go for 2 weeks. What's the difference?
That's another red mark against your name, Zen, because the answer is A. Everyone.
That was a tough one, but I'm sure I've heard of the 5-day test cricket. Or
yeah. Everyone that got A, well done in the comments. You did well on that one.
Someone said it used to be weeks years ago.
I think it used to be. I think it did used to be weeks. It may have changed. I think it's changed more recently, just to 5 days. I don't know if anyone in the comments has got an answer for that. If you can have a look.
Not my thing, darling. I like rounders.
Some cricket games can last for up to 5 days and still result in a draw. So another red line for you then. Oh, wow, this is like becoming a trend.
It's like an either or.
I'll be pulling back the final count today, hopefully.
Yeah, I know. This is becoming a trend after last week. Then what's going on? You got to stop the rot.
I had sunstroke over the weekend. I'm not 100%, but I'm still.
Sunstroke. You look white as a ghost.
Oh, where do you think you've been? To Mars or something the last week? One day in the sun, and he thinks he's bloody the sun worshipper.
Right, let's have the first or the last question of the first half. We'll get that done, and then we can have a small break. Right, question 12. Is the statement below true or false? The main political parties actively look for members of the public to help at elections and contribute to their costs. True or false?
Well, they come knocking on my door asking for enough stuff. Sick of them.
That was a good answer. Well done, you two. True, I can see it. And the answer, what's everyone in comments saying? I'm a bit behind. A false from Stella. Well, I can tell you that LTG got this one correct, along with you two, because the answer is true.
Yes.
The main political parties actively look for members of the public to join their debates, contribute to their costs, and help at elections for Parliament or local government. They have branches in most constituencies and hold policy-making conferences every year. So, well done to you two. Unlucky to Stella, I'm pretty sure I saw that be.
When we go to the UKIP demos, they've got their little donation bucket.
That's true, actually. Yep, they do. Right, so that brings us up to half time of the quiz. Anybody that wants a toilet break or wants to go make a cup of tea or make something stronger, now's your time to do it.
Vodka.
I think you should then. I haven't seen so many reds in the first half.
I still feel like I'm a bit underwater in this year, but it's not. I'm quite happy with my score. I don't know about cricket. Do you know what I mean? It's my thing. I like rounders and netball.
Well, maybe we'll have a rounders question next week.
Yeah, the UK rounders team. No,
yeah, we do need a 5-minute brief, but my song isn't that long, so I'll play the song and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. I think it is, probably a little bit less.
I am One Generation Media, and this is my media. One Gen Media, walking the streets with a yes, yes of the UK, the courage of the UK, pushing my cam to the limits. I'm standing right here in a crowd, or in London town. One Gen Media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Keeping the faith in a crowded place. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, no mics in faces. I'm standing right here, ready with questions. Give me your answers. One Generation Media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real life. No one feeding me lines, talking points are nothing for a self-made journal. I'm your YouTube, you know it's pretty sick. Gonna realize, all the MSM realize, bringing you the news that the legacy refuse. One Generation Media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real eyes. First person view, reporting of current affairs. I am One Generation Media, and this is my media. One Gen Media, walking the streets with a yes, yes, holding a mic to the voiceless, shining a light on the silencers, keeping our speech free in the UK. I am One Generation Media, and they use us as cogs in a wheel that they can't live without. Imagine if it all stopped spinning, gotta find a way to unite, gotta keep up the fight. I am One Generation Media, and I am One Generation Media, and I am One Generation Media, and this is my media. Yeah, this is my media.
This is my media. Yeah, so mixed responses in comments there. Some people love the song, come back purely just to hear it. Others are getting sick of it. I think RBM was on that side of things. I might have to think of another song, Lieutenant, to play during the halftime break. But yeah, no, I'll say it, for those of you that are getting deported, we have got this while RBM's not here. If I can find it, that is.
As long as it ain't raining, I'm sick of the bloody rain.
The rain.
I went from sunstroke last week to this week, and even when he's back on.
I could do the Tom McDonald one, but I might get copyrighted for that one. How about this one for those of you that are getting... There you go, a little deportation song for those of you that want to get deported.
Room, me bully boys, room.
It reminds me a bit of that the Rocky Road to Dublin. I love that at the moment from the Sinners movie. Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like a bit of an Irish shindig every now and then. In an Irish
my
pub.
roots, darling. The Irish drums out and the potatoes.
Get your knees up, Shipman Brown. You can have that one next week.
The long way to Tipperary.
Oh, brilliant. Right, let's crack on then, shall we? Is everyone back for making their cups of tea?
Mel, she said she can't get deported. She gets trapped. Well, you're on a one-way ticket to the moon, Mel. You're on Elon Musk's you're on Elon Musk's rocket to the moon.
The moon wouldn't be too bad of a place to be deported
To be honest,
to.
I think it's much better than some of the other destinations.
Just make sure you're on the dark side of the moon where all the bases are, and then at least you'll be
The dark
safe.
side of the moon.
Right.
We'll have to play my song at the halftime break.
I think AJ was asking if going to Nottingham. AJ, I might take you up on that offer to Nottingham because RBM is going to Nottingham, aren't you? Are you going to drive up there, RBM?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening yet, travel-wise, but yeah, I'll definitely be going to that one.
Excellent stuff. He did ask me. If there was another seat in the car available, AJ, but I haven't asked you yet. I'll save that for a couple of days.
Depends if you go through Norwich way.
Well, he lives down near me, I think. But right, let's go on to question 13. I'm sure everybody's waiting. Right, question 13. Are you ready?
No. Yeah, Scotch. There is an RBM tune, but I'm delaying it because I keep trying to make a music video. But I haven't made any.
Go on, RBM. You can play it at the end if you want. I don't mind if you get it ready. Yeah. we'll stick it up, see what people think of it. Have you got it handy or not for the end?
I'm not sure. I'll have to find it.
He can get it, I'm sure.
That will be the first person on the moon.
Who used to watch Button Man? So, should be like one of the clangers on Button Moon.
What was that? Button Moon.
That was
Button Moon.
I can't remember how it goes now, but I used to. Anyway.
I love a button moon.
I'm going to have to find that now. It might be on Southie's channel. He's playing a lot of old stuff at the moment. Yeah, no worries, AJ. Thanks, buddy. Right, question 13. Let's crack on, everybody. What type of government was formed after the general election of 2010? A. National.
So go, start again.
What type of government was formed after the general election of 2010? A. National. B. All party. C. One party. Or D. Coalition.
Because I heard it, yeah. I've heard that so much in the last. Not like I'm just going with that one.
I think we discussed it last week.
Sure, that was back in 2010, though. That was 14 years ago. But you've gone for D, so let's have a look. What's everyone going for in comments? D's. The answer is D. Well done, everyone. The 2010 coalition was formed by the Conservatives.
Points if I say what it is.
Go on, then.
It was Conservatives and... Oh, what's his name? Nick Clegg's party.
I knew you would go for the next one. That's why I said go for it. You lose the point if you get it wrong. Who was it then? Come on.
It was the Liberal Democrats, I think.
Yeah, it was. In 2010. Well done. That's a green line for you both.
Ooh, at least I didn't get red pens then.
We discussed it, I think, last week or the week before.
Don't jinx it then.
Oh no, I'm sure it'll be out again, but because I remember the coalition.
Well, there was two coalitions, weren't there? There was Lib Dems, and then there was the coalition with the Northern Irish Party, wasn't there? Afterwards as well.
Up the Irish.
Right, question 14, everybody. Is the statement below true or false? In 1707. The kingdoms of England and Scotland were united. Is that true or false? 1707. Oh, RBM's gone for true.
I thought they were false. Well, what were you? I'm gonna.
Could be one or the other, couldn't it?
I wish I remember what I'm gonna go. Because I really. Where was Highlander? I can't remember.
I'm seeing trues and falses in the comments.
I think it was in like the
true from
12th.
Scottish veterans. So
It's always a mixed bag.
I think it was like the 13th or 14th century after Richard I, etc. They stopped being at war.
Right, the answer to that question is true. Everybody that put true in the question in the comments, well done. Well done to Scottish veteran. I'm pretty sure you got that right. Right, the Act of Union, known as the Treaty of Union in Scotland, was agreed in 1707 and created the Kingdom of Great Britain. So well done, you got that right. If you got that right, was it true? Happy about that one, you two? Your history knowledge is impeccable.
No, there's a lucky guess. I was thinking about the Highlanders.
Well, going back before 1707, there was a lot of times that it changed to one or the other. So, Jez is packing his bags. I've just noticed.
Jez and Mel on the moon with the clangers.
So look, I think Mel got that right. Well done, Mel. Well done, Scotland veteran. Lieutenant saying night night. No, I'm joking. He's saying night to Shazza. Night Shazza. Yeah, I think everyone else got that correct. Well done.
Colin says you're very handsome, by the way.
Yeah.
Jen.
Who?
Oh no!
Who
Oh
said?
yeah, no, Royal British. Sorry, it's you. You're too handsome. He said.
Don't make me blush. I'm red enough.
He's definitely red.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel, right. Sorry, dear. So we don't need to get on the spaceship just yet.
Can't find the comment. I would have put it up for you, RBM. Who was it?
Colin said he's very handsome.
Oh, Colin, eh? Brilliant. Oh, there we go. Found it. There you go, RBM. You might as well get some. Zen's got a lot of fans.
Well, so it's no homo.
Thank
homo.
you, Colin. Thank you. He said he's straight as well, so that's good.
Even better.
I'm happier about that actually now. After I don't mind whoever thinks I'm handsome, that could be gay or whatever, but I don't swing that way, so they can look and not touch.
He doesn't swing that way. He swings both ways.
No, I don't. Do not.
Right. You're right there, man.
I ain't saying nothing.
Good stuff. Right. Question, what are we on? 15. They're just trying to throw me off now, aren't they? Right, question 15. Which two are political parties in the UK? A. Modern Party and Conservative Party.
What's what?
B. Office Party and Labour Party.
Office Party.
C. Modern Party and Labour Party. Or D. Conservative Party and Labour Party.
I like the Office Party. I want to be a member of the Office Party.
Probably going to be D. It's bloody better be D.
I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear the question properly.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is D. Did anyone get that wrong in comments? I'm sure everyone should have got that right.
I think everyone got it right.
You don't have to keep up with the comments for me if there's anything that I need to highlight. Right, so I think everyone put D on that one, and the answer to that one is D. Congratulations. The major political parties in the UK include the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the UKIP Party. That wasn't the answer, but I'm slapping UKIP in there. Because they're going to be
a little bit of sprinkling on your part.
A little bit of a plug there. Right, where are we up to now? You got that right, didn't you? You did.
Yes.
Right, question 16. Well done, everybody that got that right. Unlucky to anyone that got that wrong, if you did. I didn't see any wrong answers. Right,
I think Jezza, maybe. She's booking he. Is she?
Jezza, you didn't get that one wrong as well, did you?
I'm booking a one-way ticket out of here.
I think he's trying to get to the moon before Mel, isn't he? Right, question 16. Which of the following statements is correct? A. The Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in England united under Alfred the Great. Or B. The Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in England united under King Kenneth MacAlpin.
Alfred the Great, I'm going with.
An A for Alfred, is that right?
Yeah,
for both of you?
The Great.
Exactly.
Isn't he the king in the Last Kingdom, or am I thinking of something else?
Did I actually just see a B from Lieutenant there?
Yeah.
Let me go back up.
Wow, Lieutenant.
I don't know. It might have been an old question. I was skimming down.
I have a bit of Anglo-Saxon.
But the answer is A. Well, I'll go and read you the answer, but the answer is A. It's my favourite time in history. 16. It was Alfred the Great. The answer is A. Congratulations. The Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in England united under King Alfred the Great, who defeated the Vikings. But do you know which one of his sons, can you name rather, one of his sons that was actually called the first king of all England? Anyone?
Was it King Arthur?
Ethelbert.
No.
No. Guess again.
Kevin? No, not King Kevin. I've never heard of a King Kevin.
No, give up.
Give up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone in comments get it?
Someone put Edward the First.
Could have been Edward I, but he wasn't the king of all England, including
King
Scotland.
of all England.
I think it was Athelstan. I think.
Is it?
I think it was Athelstan.
King Athelstan.
Yeah.
Oh.
On my coin post, I'll have to check it.
Athlered. Was
I'm including.
Mel and Jezza are fighting to put their flag on the moon.
Get those flags on the moon. I'll be happy to see some. I've had a telescope before and I can't see no bloody flags when I try and have a look.
Is it the Last Kingdom that's got a lot of King Alfred?
Yeah, the Last Kingdom.
That red-headed witch woman, is that Last Kingdom?
Yeah, that's one of my favourite TV series, The Last Kingdom.
I remember seeing a lot of King Alfred in his journey.
Harold. I think there's some discrepancies in chat. We'll come back to that at the end. Remind me if I forget. But yeah, what was he said before? You were right.
Ethelred.
Ethelred the Unready, it wasn't him.
Oh.
Right, question 17, everybody. Is the statement below true or false? Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland each have developed administrations which give them total control over all policies and laws. Is that true or false?
So England, so what you said, England, Scotland and Northern Ireland?
That was England, Scotland and Wales. No, sorry, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland.
That's a hard one.
I'm going with that.
Because they can pass their own laws, but
I didn't think they was under total control of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Both thinking false, are you?
The Scottish Parliament, they've done their own laws, haven't they, against like free speech and stuff.
Yes, Anne-Marie with
recently.
The ball.
I'm so far behind in chat, but the answer is everybody false. Well done, congratulations.
Woo, yes.
If you picked false. Some powers have been developed from central government to give people in Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland more control over matters that directly affect them. Some policies and laws remain under central UK government control. So well done.
I'm on a roll today.
Don't speak too soon, RBM. You know how you lack concentration in the final third.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Question. I'm not saying it to you. You've openly admitted it yourself. It's not a cup.
No, I do. That's why I got a cup of tea on the go.
Probably a good idea. Probably better than having absinthe.
You got you. By the time you get this far down the glass, you start when you talk.
I know. Well, it was quite a strong one today because it was the last of
The
it.
bus ball, a couple of sips in, and you were like, "Control for real."
Yeah, maybe I hadn't eaten on that day or something. That doesn't usually happen.
The absinthe diet. How's it going?
Well, I had to get rid of it. It was clogging up the cupboard. Anyway, right, where are we? Question 18. Turning the page for this one. We are using the official book. Anyone that's new to us, this is where the questions come from. Right, question 18, everybody. Which of the following statements is correct? A, decisions on government policies are made by the monarch. Or B, decisions on government policies are made by the Prime Minister and Cabinet. A or B? Two B's, eh? Two B's from the contestants and B's from Jezza, Scottish vet. Oh, hang on, Scottish veteran, is that an A? Anne-Marie's got a B, AJ ordered
yes.
B. BBBs.
I think they have more bloody power than the king.
If you chose B, you are correct. Well done for everyone that chose B. The monarch has regular meetings with the Prime Minister and can advise, warn and encourage. But the decisions on government policies are made by the Prime Minister and Cabinet. You got that one right, you two. Well done.
Yeah, because I know that if, say, for instance, if the king wanted to put his foot down, he could on certain things, couldn't he?
You'd have thought so, wouldn't you? But with our recent
that was the
government,
deal, that if he actually come in and
certain things
said,
haven't been challenged, have they? Let's say. As far as I know, as far as I know, the monarch has to agree to our military being sent to war. I'm pretty sure of that. I don't know how that's changed now, what with Starmer handing them over to Brussels, you know, the decision making. So who knows? The British Citizenship test book may well have an upgraded version come next year, especially with some of the questions we've come across.
It'll just be more Twilight Zone questions, I guarantee it.
It will be, won't it? It won't be easy. Let's have a look, catch up with one of the questions. Roman's off to Pluto. Pluto's been declassified as a planet, hasn't it?
Oh, he keeps doing that to poor little Pluto.
That is true, Bennis. I agree with that.
I think you're gonna glitch out again in a sec because it's doing that funny thing.
Hey, me.
Yeah, you're gone.
There it is.
Damn it! I glitched out. I'm back.
Well, we can hear you, but we can't see you.
You're gonna have to teach me how to do it properly on the mobile.
Are you back? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but we can't see you.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Can't hear. Give me 1 minute.
You know it's going to do it because there's either a little square on the screen or it just starts to go like robot-y and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know why it does it. It's only the last 2 weeks. Sorry, people, technical difficulties. It's StreamYard. It's been doing this for the last 2 weeks.
What quiz number is this? Test quiz number 12. You think he'd have sorted his shit out by now, wouldn't you?
It's the up. But do you know what, everyone? It isn't one, Jen. It's the update on StreamYard. So what can we do? We might have to switch. What's the other one called? Prism. Does that do this kind of thing as well?
I don't think so. I think you can use like Restream and stuff like that. But
yeah, so we're kind of stuck with StreamYard.
for ease of use, StreamYard is good. But it's just a shame that they charge so much. I mean, you know.
I was looking up.
When you pay for monthly subscriptions, a lot of it's usually quite expensive. But to go on StreamYard just to be able to stream in 1080 HD quality, which isn't even 4K, they want 80 quid a month.
Oh, I looked on the seat. So I wanted to use AI to make little videos of my goblins. £158 a month. But what I said, but I've got to make money before I can spend money like that on the little goblin things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might just.
That's ridiculous.
£160 a month. How much money do you think I'm going to make off little goblin videos? Like
exactly.
So, yeah, I might try and find some, but I can for £16 a month. I can make pictures and stuff. I just can't.
That's what, yeah, it's like for 80 quid a month, you'd expect to get at least 4K quality, and that's just for 1080. It's like,
yeah. Especially imagine you're paying 80 quid a month and it was doing this kind of stuff. You'd be fuming.
Yeah. And to get rid of the logo up there as well. I mean, if you had a stream with thousands of viewers all the time, you could probably then afford to like.
Yeah, it would justify it for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. No, but for making my videos, I use OBS, which is a free software. It's always been known as free.
Is that laptop or on the phone or computer?
Computer.
Will it work on a laptop? A good laptop?
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, because my laptop's like a gaming a good one with Photoshop on it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's fully customizable, like it's free because it's open broadcasting software, so it's general people.
Yeah, because I've started deciding to do something with my goblins, because the thing was when I made my goblins, the problem I had was I could what can't you see on a green screen? A freaking green goblin. So that was my idea completely out the window, because every time I tried to put them on the photo, they just disappeared in the photo because they're freaking green. But now with the AI, I'm going to take loads of little photos of them, like from different angles, and I'm going to put them in like a storybook.
I think you could have two screens. I'm sure I've seen on OBS you have green screen, but you have a blue screen as well. So maybe
that's what I need is a blue screen. That's what I need.
That probably is.
Can you hear me?
Yes, back in the room.
Just get a big sheet. Buy a big king size blue bed sheet. That'll work.
Dave, have you put something? Is that your song in the guest chat thing? Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd put it there so you can play it at the end.
I tried to reload back in, and it brought me in backstage, and I couldn't bring myself to the stage. StreamYard is playing up. Right, let's get this quiz. Let's get this quiz to the end. Sorry for the technical difficulties again, everyone. Thank you for still being here. Still good, yeah?
Yeah, all good.
Okie dokie. Comments. Right, question 19, I believe we're up to. Question 19, everybody. Right, which two patron saints' days occur in March? A. St. David and St. George. B. St. David and St. Patrick. C. St. David and St. Andrew. Or D. St. Patrick and St. Andrew. Oh, hang on a minute. Keep your answers up, everybody. What were they?
I think I've got it wrong already, but I was going to put that one. But I've got it. Because Kay's birthday's in March, and I'm trying to think.
So we have an A and a C, do we?
I thought May was Paddy's Day.
The correct answer to question number 19 is B.
I got it wrong.
I got one wrong.
You got one wrong. The answer is
I'm just
B.
happy it's ended as well.
The Saint David, the patron saint of Wales, has a special day on the 1st of March, and St. Patrick, the patron saint of Northern Ireland, has a special day on the 17th of March.
Bloody 1st of March, they're making it hard, isn't it? One day, isn't it? I thought St. George's Day, that was back in March. Oh no, it's February, wasn't it?
That's my month, so I never forget those.
I know St. George's Day is April, because that's where my son is. My son's the day after. Right.
Yeah, so I got mixed up. I thought George.
I didn't mind them. Paddy's Day was the beginning of May. I'm just not with it today. My celebration.
I lacked concentration at the end.
I've lost my my comments. I think I got a super chat from Scottish veteran again. If I did, thank you very much.
Oh,
but
I haven't seen one pop up.
Where's my comments gone? I don't know what's going on. StreamYard's completely bonkers now.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the moon and all.
Live. There you go, I'm back. Yeah, no, I did get one from Scottish veteran earlier on.
ZEN and Mel on the moon.
Who got that one right? I was trying to get Mel's up there. I think Mel said she got it right when it went a bit funny. Who's leaving us now? Oh God!
I'm going to the moon.
Forget these comments.
Quite a lot of mixed answers, to be fair. Even Soler got it right, and Soler's usually, right up there with getting all the correct answers.
Whoever got that one right, congratulations. I thought that was relatively easy, but then my birthday's in March, so it's an easy one for me to remember.
I'm annoyed at myself. I can't believe I've got the Paddy's Day one. I should kick myself up my Irish backside for that.
Well, that I've got to see. Make sure you do a
Get
shot.
a clover up the backside for that one.
So, I say well done to everyone that got that right. Right, question 21. No, question 20. Which of the following statements is correct? A. All acts of Parliament are made in the monarch's name. Or B. All acts of Parliament are made in the Prime Minister's name.
I'm going to have A. I was going to go with the monarch's name, but I'm not up to these. Even if I get it wrong, at least I'm learning stuff, so I'm not ignorant in the future. So I'm not really like.
Had you chosen B on that one, then you would have got it wrong. Congratulations. The correct answer is A. RBM got confused on that earlier question, I think, didn't you, RBM? He's not happy. He's lost one. The monarch, 2 in a row. The monarch is the head of state of the UK. All acts of Parliament are made in the monarch's name.
Yes, I got it right then. Woohoo!
You did.
I did, because I thought, would all the stuff being like at the moment, would it be in Keir Starmer's name? And I was like, I didn't think it would.
Is this that end of quiz drain that happens to RBM? Is ZEN going to come back?
Nah, that it, but
I don't know. RBM's got the face on.
He's only got 2 wrong. Bloody hell!
yeah, 2 in a row though. It's back to back. Back to back is bad. It's not as bad as 3 wrong in a row, but it's still bad.
Yeah, and also even though they make the decisions, they always have to do it in the name of.
You can see Zen's triggered from the amount of reds that she's got today. So.
I can't. You're lucky. I need Specsavers. I can't see bugger all. I can barely see me on the screen. I'm like a little pea head. I can't see nothing.
Let's see if we can make
pea head with a bun.
A little bit easier.
A pea head with a bagel. It's like a bagel.
It wobbles about, doesn't it? I've seen you with the bun.
Oh, no, listen, that's on secure.
Like one of those. It's like one of those Jenga Jenga things we used to get.
It's protection when I keep clunking my head on stuff because I'm so bloody clumsy. It's a bit of protection for me.
If you're a mechanic, I can see that coming in handy. I used to hit my head on the bottom of gearboxes all the time. Bloody hell. But right, question 21. Let's see if we can be a bit easier for everyone. Right, St. George. Everyone know who that is? St. George is the patron saint of which country? A. England. B. Scotland. C. Wales. Or D. Northern Ireland. Hey.
George and the Dragon.
I was getting worried then with your delayed put up of the answers. Then I was like,
no, because sometimes I've got a few bits of paper here after brutal.
No, because I was gonna whack it up straight away, but then I thought you got to let the viewers, have a chance first. So I just started off like that.
No, true. Well done, everyone. If anyone did get that wrong, yeah, deportation will probably be on the cards. Well, that was correct. St. George is the patron saint of England, as Came Patriot said.
No whacking up straight answers for me now. I've got to give chance for a lieutenant to get them wrong.
No. Is Lieutenant having a shocker today, is she? I've been trying to keep up with it all, but we'll wait for the final scores at the end. Right.
Yes, Anne-Marie got that right too.
Well done, Anne-Marie. Well done. I have seen your answers flying past as well. That's good. Right, question 22. Which area of the government policy is the responsibility of the Chancellor of the Exchequer? A. Education. We did have this in last week's quiz. B. Health. C. Economy. Or D. Legal affairs. Chancellor of the Exchequer. Oh. Zen wants to change their mind.
No. Listen, even if I look, if you flick it, you got to stick it. Okay. If I flick it on the screen, I got to stick it.
I imagine that's the same rule. All goes with your bun as well, isn't it? Flick it, you got to stick it. It looks like everyone else has gone for C as well, and I think you're all right. Congratulations. The answer is C. Well done.
Ooh, Yes, lady, die.
The Chancellor of the Exchequer is responsible for the economy and as is a member of the cabinet. Can you remember who the last Chancellor of the Exchequer was before Labour got in power?
Was it the one that sold all our gold?
Parrot.
Yeah. Do you remember when Rishi was given that job? He couldn't Rishi Sunak.
Yeah.
Do you remember him? He's walking in with his big grin in the suitcase. Well, that's a terrible decision.
He had more in his bank account than the whole of England's got anyway. So I don't understand what he's got more money than the whole of the UK.
Well, they're spending 2.1 billion a year on keeping people in hotels. So you can see how much money can be hidden, wasted, or
lost on the old.
Up.
What's it called?
Gamble,
it's not PCP. What's that? The protective clothing, all the scams over the Rona times, and all of their mates getting all the money.
I just call it lockdown now. We got lockdown.
Rona times.
Corona times. There'll probably be a book out like that, wouldn't they? Called the Corona Times in years to come.
It'll be like that medieval thing I shared the other day. The medieval AI of the Tudor times, but it was the Rona.
You still need to get that picture of you and the peasant.
You know the one with the doctor. He goes, "Well, what's it like?" He goes, "Well, everyone that I saw yesterday is now dead." It's still the same.
How do you find that funny?
It's not funny because people, it's not funny because people were, going, but it's just like the comparison of the plague to that.
I'm slowing down again. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you are slowing down a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can crack these. Right, question.
Is he slowing down? Is that the absinthe?
No, I think it's the bloody internet or something. Right, question 23. What is the name of the Northern Ireland Assembly building? Is it A, the Houses of Parliament, B, the Senate, C, Stormont, or D, Holyrood House?
Holyrood House? That's how it might be. I'm going to go with... it sounded the most... I don't think it's the Holyrood House, but if it is, I'll eat my freaking cards.
I think Hollywood's...
What did you go for then? B, was it?
The one that's the core one. I went with B.
You went with B, definitely, did you?
Yeah. If you say it again, I know. The core. It sounded like the funny name, the Cormont or something is the one I went with.
Stormont.
No, not Stormont. I went with the other one.
The other one, Stormont is C. What did you choose? B.
B.
Senate.
That's what I went with. I don't know.
And what did you choose, RBM?
C.
You went for Stormont, did you?
The Holyrood, I think, is Scotland.
Yeah. The answer is C. Who chose C?
I did.
RBM chose C.
Mm-hmm.
The Northern Ireland Assembly building is known as Stormont.
That's cool.
I'm sure I've heard Inman speak about it on his channel because he lives there, doesn't he?
I've heard of Stormont, but I didn't know it's anything to do with the Irish. But it's glad I know now.
It's got a ZEN on it. Yes. You can't laugh, RBM. At least the pen hasn't gone dry on ZEN yet. It was dry on you a couple of weeks ago. However, it is looking like a similar score. Which is definitely going to make the overall scores between you two quite juicy. Actually, I'm going to have to give a little final score update maybe next week if you want one, or we can wait till the end. But that does bring us up to the final question of the night. So,
hit me with it.
Yeah, Zen's not looking too enthusiastic about this one.
Lady,
no, I said she looked triggered already.
You can't be a lucky charm if you're asleep.
She's going to blame the dog.
Yeah, I am.
Poor sausage. What has she done?
She's like, what? What have I done?
Right then, everybody. Final question of the night. Question 24. And RBM and ZEN both love this battle, so let's see if they get the answer. When did the Battle of Hastings take place?
Oh, God.
Was it A, 1066, B, 1415, C, 1642, or D, 1940?
If I got that wrong, you'd have screamed. For a joke, I was going to put B, yeah. But
well, you couldn't get it wrong.
Is that like Sir William the Conqueror questions?
Yeah, I do. I really like the
Congratulations, you're correct.
Well.
I think everyone in chat got that one right as well. I'd be surprised if anyone got that wrong. However, you have had this battle come up 3 times now, haven't we, in the quiz? In the quizzes, and I'm sure you got something wrong with it in the first one.
Yes, yeah, it was because...
it was something to do with William the Conqueror being bloody German or something. I can't remember that.
German. No, that was.
And it's who built Hadrian's Wall or something like that. That was
the royal family being German. He didn't realise that they were German before they changed their name.
Who said they? Oh, Lieutenant said she won.
Did she?
She said she's won. She thinks she's won 21 out of 24.
That's a pretty good score, actually. That's up there. I can see LTG's comment. Let's get that up. Has anyone else been keeping their own score in comments?
Come on, Celaire's got to mount a challenge to that.
Yeah, Mel, what's the score? How close are you to the moon? So if I need to call Elon and tell him to get the rocket ready.
Ooh, AJ's one more.
Ooh, 22 out of 24.
That was correct.
It's quite impressive,
anyway,
AJ.
Finished now. We have to give RBM another round of applause.
39 out of 25. Well done. I'm in the peasant hat again.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo for me.
I'll wear my golden crown.
I mean, Zen's had plenty of these round of applause for 2 in a row, but this is RBM first.
Look, even Sausage gone. Sausage said, congratulations. You're gone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Woo.
Oh, you did well again this week, RBM. You only got 3 wrong. So that puts you on 21 as well.
I didn't do bad today.
Zen, on the other hand.
Oh, no.
Dearest Zen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's the most I've ever got wrong. It was.
I've put my golden crown on.
Mummy got 7 wrong.
That's
the most I've ever got wrong.
That is the most you've ever got wrong. However, RBM still has the record with 9. He's had 9 wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I've got all the scores there.
Wow.
I might do a little update of the
Cheers, Scottish.
Week.
It's because I had my hair up. It's taken my power away.
AJ Audits is coming in with 22 out of 24. Does that put him ahead of everyone? It's on stage. It's on stage, everyone.
What's wrong? Why are you shaking? What do you want?
She's shaking because you haven't won again, Zen. She's like,
no, it's her fault. It's her fault.
Where's that crown?
It's your fault we lost.
So Scottish and AJ are tying, then they need a bonus question.
It's your fault we lost.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Are they after a bonus question, are they?
Oh, yeah, give him your bonus question
Scottish
about the planes.
and, yeah.
Okay, then. Nearest to the correct
Scottish and AJ.
Wins. Right, here we go. Nearest to the correct answer wins. You lot can play along as well for fun if you want, I suppose, you two. You love a bonus question. Right. How many mountains, registered mountains, are there in England? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your answer?
17.
1.
Registered mountains. I don't know.
What did they say in comments? Can anyone?
Is it just the one in Wales?
I actually
checked this. In Scotland.
I actually checked this years ago, and I was really surprised at how many.
I think Snowdonia is a hill, and I think Ben Nevis is a mountain. I'm not sure.
I was surprised at how many hills are actually classed as mountains. So Sellers got a decent score there with 79. AJ went for 3. Scottish went for 4. Who was this actually between? AJ
and Scottish.
Scottish. The correct answer. What did Scottish go for? That's it, 4. The correct answer, and that means that Scottish veteran has won this. There are 180 mountains in England.
Wow.
180.
I was going to say Scottish is probably going to win because all the bloody mountains were up in Scotland, didn't they?
Even that one where our brother lives, RBM, is classed as a mountain, believe it or not. A mountain, to be classified as a mountain, has to be over a certain amount of feet in height.
Well, Snowdonia is not even a mountain. That's a hill, they call it, isn't it? Or class it as.
People from the area probably call it a hill. Look, there are 180 mountains in England that are over 610 metres, 2,000 feet in height. Yeah, the height have a prominence of at least 30 metres. Additionally, England has countless smaller hills and fells. But yeah, I didn't realise that either until a couple of years ago when I was.
So even though they're called a hill, they still classify it as a mountain.
A hill around the corner, yeah, was classed as a mountain. It has to have a certain amount of incline and be a certain height to be classified as a mountain. But I think that gives Scottish veteran the win, does it? Because he went for 4 and AJ went for 2, didn't he?
So now you got 6.
Closest to the nearest answer would be the highest answer. But I think Seller.
Well, everyone was like under 5 or something. I mean, no one would have thought that. But yeah, well done, Scottish then.
Yeah, well
I thought 17. I was over-regging it, but woo!
It's that wisdom, wise and wisdom.
Sorry, say again.
Wisdom and wise, Scottish veteran.
Yeah,
I was going to say old wisdom, but I don't know. Sound road.
Thank you. Anyone? I'm more active on the old Book of the Face and the clickety TikTok. That's where you find me usually.
Yeah,
the Book of the Face.
Your ex has been popping recently. You've been getting a couple of posts on there, haven't you? So hopefully that's going to grow for you.
I know, I've got to do more things. But I end up arguing with people all the time on the Book of the Face because it does actually pay me quite well. So 6.4 million views in the last 28 days.
How many?
6.4 million.
What's that on the clock at?
The Book of the Face.
All those robots they've got on there now must be
yeah, they don't pay for robots, darling, and they're paying. So
okay, darling. Yeah, no, you're doing well though. Yeah, you are cracking in the views, I must say. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, but it's mainly from just arguing about being autistic, really.
Well,
but I do have to put up with being called the R-tard about 10 times a day. it's become. I used to get offended by it. Now I don't really care. I honestly don't care. They've called me it so many times now. It's a walk with a
That's it. What is it? Flick it and stick it and go back on.
Got to touch it to wet it. Got to flick it to stick it.
When are you doing your music quiz?
Music quiz?
Yes, I am.
Mel said you said that we could do a music quiz sometime.
Yeah, well,
like that.
I say, we were gonna start off doing different types of quizzes after we get through the British.
I'd be pretty poor at the old music quiz.
I like that bit. You know, what's that show? Is it Never Mind the Buzzcocks and they have to hum the tune like?
Yeah, we can do something like that. I'm up for doing anything really. But I say we were going to finish off this book just because we're adding up their scores now, etc., etc. I did only think there was a couple left. But looking on it today, I think we've got about 4 or 5 left. So once we finish all the questions of the British citizenship test, we will then
just do them daily for the next week. Do them daily for the next week. Just bang them out.
I'll be so knowledgeable after this. I might apply to be a member of Parliament. I'm going to run for London.
join UKIP and become a UKIP councillor, and there's your way in. You know, I've told you before.
What, can I pick the area?
It has to be the area you live in, really.
Oh.
It's,
how's your bell ringing going?
Yeah.
The bell ringing. I filled out the form and sent it off, and hopefully I will hear from them soon, where I can come for a bit of a.
I can't wait.
No, you can come and film it if you like. You can just be in the church, you know, just hanging around doing a little bit of praying, like
in the church. I'm going to be getting your sweaty face, pulling that rope down. You're going.
I'll be
video
fine.
me now.
I'm going to get me a little purple robe, a tie-dye flashy one, a bit of glitter. I'll be well away. I'll be the glamorous. I'll be the most glamorous.
I'll be like
glamorous.
I'll be like this trying to video you. It'll be down and up in the air she goes. And then...
I'll be like, woo, up, woo. Listen, my arms will be so toned, yeah. I can't wait for the good workout and the good vibes.
It's definitely going to be amusing, and I think it's definitely going to be high energy, knowing you. So.
I'll be playing Lady Gaga on the bells. Poker face. Like that.
It'd be like Sister Act, won't it? Bit of boogie woogie on the piano.
Poker face.
Good night, Ben SK.
You're off now, Ben. Have a good one, buddy. See you later.
Good night.
It's what we need nowadays is a modern day kind of Sister Act, don't we? We need some funky bell ringing and some boogie woogie and the piano drawing some.
I think your thing's going to go again. But yeah, don't worry, people. I'll be uploading my videos. You can all check me out when I'm a bell ringer if I get past the exam.
Yeah, you could be right there, Jazzy.
Is she home? Yes, she's home. You want to see her? Go on then. Oh.
Who's home? Did she come home from work?
The eldest is home from work.
That was good timing then, because I think I'm gonna
try
and end it before it dies.
Feel free to play my song and see what people think first.
Oh yeah,
Don't go that way.
If that charger in.
Watch out the plugs.
Right, let's
watch out the wire.
No, I'll end it with RBM.
Sorry about this.
There is no music video, so it's just a song at the moment. The video will come.
Let me back it up. Actually, go on. There we go. See what everyone thinks of it.
You like a bit of rock?
Spirits will rise, RBM in sight. Camera in hand, he's joining the fight. Mainstream media, clear out the way. Real British media's leading the way. He's the media man, mic in his hand. Action cam rolling, he's taking a stand. From streets to the screen, he's telling it true. No lies, no filter, just red, white, and blue. Marches, protests, fire in the air. He's grabbing his camera, yeah, he's right there. Stand tall, fight on, let the truth ignite. With a spark in the dark, with a flame in the fight. Shout loud, shout proud, get the message heard. Voice of the truth, every single word. Come on, let's go, the uprising's clear. RBM, the revolution's here. Shout loud, shout proud, let the fire burn. For the country and the kingdom will watch their heads turn. No MSM lies, no mainstream disguise. New media's coming and we're on the rise. Interviews, voices, he's breaking the cage. With heart and passion, his fire will rage. His truth cuts through, no shadows remain. RBM's blaze, it will always sustain. Stand tall, fight on, let the truth ignite. We're the spark in the dark, we're the flame. Kingdom will watch their heads turn. Patriots rising, their story will share. RBM's call, inspiring the air. Breaking the chains, their truth will unfold. Voices of freedom forever retold. Heard, voice of the truth, every single word. Shout loud, shout proud, let the fire burn. For the country and the kingdom will watch their heads turn. Will appear, the mission is clear. RBM's vision will conquer the fear. With courage and passion, our truth holds strong. Real British media,
there you have it. Gotta love a bit of rock anthem. Thank you. Thanks everyone in chat for the likes and the comments. At the moment, obviously, there's no music video, but I am working on the music video. It's going to be epic. It's going to be me dancing in the crowd, giving it some, you know.
I think Zen's going to have to make a song for herself, and then I can do all three of us in one show, you see.
I want it like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj style.
One at the end. Well, you know who to talk to about that, don't you, Zen? Go and speak to LTG and see if you can get one.
Mine like Zen Marty making a mess in the chaos nest that she lives in, like something like that.
There was, well, I say that there was a lot
Cheers,
of
everyone.
good comments coming up there. How long is that song, RBM?
Yeah, how long was that actually?
Because
like there was one point where I thought, oh, it could like end at one point, and then it keeps on going. And it's like, oh yeah, it keeps on going.
I liked it.
5 minutes or more. I say it's definitely.
It should have only been about, I'm sure, up to 4 minutes.
It's definitely worthy of a halftime break. Safe playing mine all the time.
3 minutes 44.
How many?
3 minutes 44 seconds, which is roughly the same as a normal song.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Most average songs.
Yeah, well, give us a bit of variation. We just need one for Zen now, so she doesn't get left out, and then we can get through everyone's, I guess.
A song about me and sausage. Should I do one about you little monster?
But yeah,
it's about the uprising of like the new media, and you know. Yeah,
I said
the flame in the fight.
It's got kind of a top-down feel to it for me. A bit of a top-down Maverick. The beach ball scene, that kind of a song. You know?
Yeah, I like a bit of electric guitar in songs, you know, especially when you hear like Brian May and Queen, stuff like that when they come in with the guitar. So I thought I'd add that into it as well.
I do have my days where I enjoy a bit of rock music, and yeah, that's definitely.
I love it. I love every genre of music. There isn't a genre of music that I don't like some of it.
What about jazz? I think if any of
yes, someone got me into jazz, not so far away because they love a bit of jazz.
Some jazz is alright, but some jazz I find awful.
Are you in the kitchen? I was going to ask her what her favourite jazz song is, but she's not in the kitchen at the moment. So.
Have they got names? I'm joking. I don't listen to it that often.
Yeah, put a link to Kent's channel up if you can. So
you can do it. You're a mod. I can't do it on my phone. If Lieutenant's here, possibly she'll be able to do it.
Lieutenant, hit me up on X. So Zen Marty everywhere.
She had a channel, so yeah, whack that in there. We can have a look afterwards. I'll try and find it. But yeah, no. I'm going to shoot off and end the stream now, everybody. Yeah, Ken, do you want to try and put it in? Oh, there you go. Lieutenant's done it. Well done, Lieutenant. Up there.
I didn't even realise Kent had a channel.
Yeah, I didn't either. So we'll have to check this out and see how he's doing.
I am now subscribed.
Brilliant, thank you. Good stuff, everyone. So I'm going to end it now because I need to go to the toilet, and that's it. I'm not going to play us out with another song because we had RBM's the champion of tonight's quiz.
Well done, RBM.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Look at the top of
That's
the
why we got to play my song.
Play his song because he's champion. But thanks for everybody for coming.
Now.
And
yeah, thank you all. It's been fun. It's been great.
See you next, Lieutenant. Bye, everyone. It's been fun. Even though I lost.
We might do 2 quizzes in a row next week if you lot are up for it. Then, if you want to try and rush these ones to the end.
Well, if you want to do 2, we'll try and sort out, and then we'll put a post up or something. If you want.
Ask the chat, see what they think. You know, are they happy with this? You know.
Yeah. Do you think if we did 2 in a row, everyone, it'll get too much? Oh, do you reckon we should give it a bash?
That'd be a bit long.
Put your comments in the video after at the end. That'll do my video algorithm a bit of good as well. Tell us if you want 2 quizzes in one go next week or stick to 1, and we will act upon it. But thanks everyone for coming, and we'll see you in a week's time.
Bye.
Yeah, take care all. Look after yourselves.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.